So hopefully all of that is capital gains tax free when the time comes.
I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, sounds good to me. Right. So do people have to report the gains on these exempt assets? So like the profit from selling your main home, or the trainers or whatever, or the gold coins?
No. If it's exempt, you don't need to report it.
Okay, excellent. Okay. And finding the best capital gains tax-free investments. So for someone looking to invest and maximize their returns without worrying about capital gains tax, what's the top capital gains tax-free investment you would recommend for them?
Pensions and ISAs.
Okay.
So yeah, not so much the underlying asset, but the wrapper you put around it. So yeah, stocks and shares are, tax is incurred on those when you create a gain. But if that's inside an ISA or inside a pension, then you don't pay a gain. So you can hold most assets. You can hold commercial property inside a pension. There's lots of things that you can hold inside those wrappers, and it just removes any capital gains tax. So that is the number one. I'd put them together because it depends on someone's circumstances whether one is better than the other for someone. But pensions and ISAs are the most straightforward way of avoiding capital gains tax.
Anything that comes, I would say those are just number one.
Yeah.
Anything that comes secondary to those?
In terms of structures, we've got things like venture capital trusts that are capital gains tax free. You also get tax free dividends on those, and you get 30% tax relief on the way in.
What was that? Sorry,
They've got, shortened versions of VCT, but it's called a venture capital trust. Right. So they are wrapped investments with smaller UK businesses, so they're not listed on the major stock exchanges. So they're not, depends on the stage of VCT it is. Some of them are a lot more sort of early stage businesses, right. Not quite startups, but a little bit further down the line. And some are a bit more mature, but they've just not listed for any given reason. And they're a lot more volatile because of their nature. They're smaller businesses, but the government incentivise private investors to invest in VCTs because they